working on a 2007 to 2013 Toyota Tundra Crewmax rear seat, 60/40 with a split. We have a fold down in the center. On that, all the parts of your seat cover are going to be labeled on the inside right of each piece. So I'll just fold that one open, and as you can see, this one is just labeled H right there. We send a parts list with you so you can identify all the parts and the pieces on this one. So we'll just go ahead and just start right off. I'll just start right off on the headrest. Tip the seat forward a little bit. It'll make this a little bit easier to work on. I'm going to step up on these running boards to give me some more leverage, but just place the cover on with the extending hook Velcro to the front. What I do is I just kind of saw it on a little bit at a time. You want it really tight, but as you can see, once you get down to the bottom, that'll flex out. It'll fit that just nicely. So once we have that flip forward, we can just go ahead and remove that temporarily. And what we want to do as we're installing, we're going to line up the seams of the seat cover to the seams that are on your headrest and try to really get that to line up. Looks like we've done a good job. We've worked the fabric inside the seat cover. As you can see, where the two pieces are sewn together, the excess fabric is up here. That's where you want that to be. We don't want to pack it down into here. Makes those corners look real nice. Last step for the headrest is to tuck the hook Velcro underneath the back edge where we have loop Velcro sewn on the back edge, and just fasten that to it. Go ahead and set that aside, and we'll look for our little middle headrest. Right there, we'll have the MH on the inside. And I'll put that on while the seat holds it for me too. This makes it a little bit easier to get them on. I'm going to go ahead and drop that all the way down to the top of the seat though. Now, lift that up. Again, with this one, you can line it up. Make sure we got this thing lined up left and right. I can see that this is not. We need to go that way a little bit. So to do that, you just run the fabric around the other side. There we go. Everything's lined up. Everything's fitting real nice. Just like all of our headrests. Got hook Velcro that's going to tuck behind that back edge. Connect the loop Velcro sewn underneath the back side there. Little headrest done. Next we'll work on the driver top. The driver top and the passenger top are going to install identical, except for the driver top has the fold down. So we're going to carefully open up the Velcro, so we have to open up the Velcro for the armrest cavity. And then there's also a big wide Velcro that goes down the back seam, and that's to accommodate for the seatbelt. So turn the cover around, pull the seatbelt out of the way, okay? And we're going to bring the cover up. It's always a good idea at this point to feed that armrest through. Fold that down. Let the armrest come through. Now we're basically going to wrap the seat cover around the seat. Big Velcro opening will connect in the back. And as always, we want to kind of get these get the fabric tucked under the plastic for the headrest. Once you do that, it just lines up the whole seat cover for you. It makes it so you can really only put the seat cover in one location. Okay, we're going to tuck the fabric under the plastic for the headrest, making sure you start on the push button side first. You want to tuck it under there, and then this side. If you come the other way, you could potentially damage that button. And let's go ahead and tuck our other sides. Okay. Continue tucking this, so we're going to tuck the seat cover behind the plastic for this seat belt, and then we're going to gather the materials behind it. Okay, we're going to connect the Velcro behind the seat belt plastic. As you see here, the material should line up nice and flush. Now in order to connect the rest, you just have to kind of strong arm it and pull this thing together on the back side. Continue all the way down. Okay. And we'll come around to the front side. Okay, feed the seat belt through the provided opening here. And what we're going to do is we're going to tuck this hook Velcro underneath the armrest here. I'm going to feel for it on the back side. And then we're going to pull that through. Okay, so I've got both of my hook Velcros laid up into the back. You see here? Then I'm just going to take this part and just press that over the top of it. Doesn't need to be super snug, just needs to hold on to it. Okay, the two pieces of material should be kind of touching in the back side. When we push it up, there's plenty of room to put that armrest back in. Okay, next we're going to just tuck in these long Velcros into the seat. We'll fold that seat forward. Okay. This side Velcro just got to tuck in. I want to give it a pull, make sure that she gets tight, and that'll come and hook right in along that carpeted piece in the back. Now I've got one more here in the center. Another one here. These guys are going to go, there's a little opening for the seat belt on the back side. Those guys are going to go on each side of it and hook up. So what we're going to do is I'm going to wrap this, pull that tight, and wrap that to that carpeted flap here. I'm going to tighten this guy up a little bit too. And over to this far outside one. Pull it tight. We'll wrap it right around that carpet. Just let that stick to the carpet. There we go. Lastly, we're going to fold this down. And we'll go ahead and stick the rest of the seat. We're going to stick the hook Velcro to this fuzzy carpet that's on the back edge of the seat here. We'll tighten that off. We'll straighten it up. Put the headrest on for the middle. Outside headrest on. And we'll go to working on the armrest cover. Okay. For the armrest cover, we duplicated what the factory had, so you're going to notice you still have the same strap in the front of that armrest cover. So we're going to detach the Velcro, pull that armrest forward, and go ahead and slide this arm cover on. Now keep in mind it's going to be really tight. This armrest cover is tapered. So it's going to be really tight until you get it most of the way on, then it's going to relax. It's going to be really tight. Notice how I have the cover kind of twisted. I'm going to twist that around, get that straightened out. There we go. Again, so what you're going to try to do So you're going to want to line up the seams of the cover to the seams that are on your original. Once you get that centered, that should be looking good. Next, we're going to tuck these hook Velcros up underneath the back side. Pull them up through, as you can see here. Going to just press those to the back of the seat. And I'll hold them there into position. And I'll take this fuzzy loop Velcro and just push that right over on top of them. The cover should fit where the material just about meets in the back. So if it's not quite meeting, it might not have it tight enough. We just did a little reposition there. Cleaned everything we needed to. Press that into the cover. There we go. Armrest installed. And we'll go to working on the seat bottom. Okay, we're going to work on the driver's seat bottom. The driver's seat bottom installs identical to the passenger side. So we're just going to show you the driver's side on this model. The only difference, there's a hole for the center seat belt in the driver's side, but just remove these plastic buckles for right now, just for temporary. Set those aside. We're going to hook those into the back of the seat, and that'll keep the back of the cover from moving around. So we'll just gently remove all these Velcros. There we go. The long Velcros go to the front. Okay. Wide Velcro strip goes to the back. What I usually do is just start by tucking it in between the two seats. It's kind of snug. It helps it hold it in there and everything. Work your way out. Okay, so we are going to pull that cover back into position. You know you have the cover pretty well into position when your seatbelt hole here lines up. So get a little notch cut out for that center seatbelt. So what I'll do is I'm just going to continue tucking this cover back down in. Tuck that loop Velcro down in all the way. Now there is a carpeted hard plastic flap that wraps around the back side of the seat, so you can't really access it by trying to come from behind the seat. So for this one, I'm going to hook up this Velcro from kind of the front side, reaching underneath to the back edge. So I'm going to start off with this, just this 1-inch wide hook Velcro, and it's going to go outside the mechanism. That's here. And I'm just going to reach it, pull it tight, and just press it to that Velcro that's sewn on the back edge. These Velcros are plenty long. You're going to have plenty of excess here. Take this one. You can see my fingers back here. See? I'm holding that Velcro in place. I'm going to pull this back. I'll press that to it. Take this one. Work it down. You got to go underneath this flap here. Hooks on here, and as you can see, we have plenty of extra Velcro. Next, I'm going to take this side Velcro and just tuck it down between the seats. Reach for it down here. Pull the Velcro through. And what I'll do a little bit, I'm going to move the seat around a little bit, and that'll kind of help smooth that side out a little bit. Now we're just going to take this side Velcro and hook it right up to that back edge. Everything snug. Same for this outside one. Simply just going to go right around the back corner and hook right into that fuzzy loop strip on the back edge there. Okay. Lastly, we're going to put one of these hooks in. And the plastic hooks, we're just going to hook that guy to part of this metal bar. Right there. And run it back and touch it to that back edge of that loop. The seat cover for the center. Hook it on. And then travel it back to the back edge.